David Klemmer has been terrific for Australia. He was off the bench last week, but against England he was outstanding.
Yeah, he certainly was. Very, very good. And he'll need to be tonight. Loves to be in the starting lineup, I'm sure. For this fellow on the wing, Josh Mansour. He's got his mini-me opposite him, playing for Lebanon. On their wing, he's on the left, Mansour. That was Miski. There he is. He's on the right wing for Lebanon. Which is which? He's a little bit bigger Mansour, but it'll be a great matchup.
Well, the ground is in outstanding condition on a beautiful night for rugby league. James Child is our referee from Wakefield in the north of England, just outside of Leeds.
That's a long way, isn't it?
He's smiling now. Let's hope he's smiling at the end of the game.
On the screen. Stay offside!
Good crowd for what should be a terrific match as Adam Dewey gets us underway. Near the touchline, it's out on the full. Great thinking, Josh Mansour. He put his foot on the touchline, and we go all the way back to the halfway. Great thinking from Josh Mansour. Not a good start for Lebanon. So the Australians on the front foot right from the get-go.
Hold on the foot, hold! Go.
There's two balls on the field. And there's an upending tackle. That should have been a penalty.
Hold!
The referee said no, so Cordner will play it. Now Klemmer tries to run straight over the top.
Go, two.
Now Kalfusi, short ball, Woods into a little bit of space. Manor with the tackle. Also there was Elaz. They're only 5 away here, the Kangaroos. Did he drop it? The referee said no. Cordner hitting strong Lebanese defence. Layoun, one of the defenders. Moses is around there as well. Maloney, ball out in front for Tromp to turn Gillett back under. Manor is there, makes the tackle. They're only 8 metres away. Can Lebanon hold on for another tackle? Smith with the kick into the in-goal area, knocked over the dead ball line. It's going to be a goal line dropout.
The thumbs up there from Cooper Cronk. Cam Smith beautifully placed out a dummy half, dribbles it into the in-goal. Yeah, there is
just a little bit quicker then.
The hand of a Lebanese player knocking it dead. Elias.
That's 16.
And if Lebanon, any team, wants to beat Australia, you've got to do everything right, don't you? And not kick out on the full from the start of the game.
It was very well played by Mansour, wasn't it? Get his foot on the touchline.
What's your tackles, Jamie?
Driving kick. Holmes finds Aaron Woods. They've already defended one set, Lebanon. Can they defend another? Klemmer. Strong run. Alicia comes in to help with the defence. Clark was involved. Manners in there as well. They're 30 metres away from the line. Short ball, Kalfusi. He's only 10 away now. Woods. Maloney's dropped it. Had it in his hand, ready to pass, and just dropped it. And so Lebanon, you can hear the cheers survive.
Good pressure defensively on Maloney, and that's what forced him to drop it. He tried to catch and pass. Normally a player of his skill would do that easily, but just pressure of that early defender coming up in his face.
They should get enormous confidence out of that Lebanon. The atmosphere is terrific. The Lebanese supporters are out in force down to the touchline for the first time tonight. Brett Kamali, what is it like?
Oh, the atmosphere is electric down here. Certainly a lot of noise and some big collisions happening from both sides. That was a massive defensive effort from Lebanon, because you certainly would have thought their hearts could have been broken, and a lot of the fans here might have been desperately quiet if they were considered trying extremely early.
Nearly a knock on from Holmes, and then Gagai, as Aaron Woods drove Robbie Farah to the ground after he kicked it. A couple of former West Tigers teammates, now a different club, both of them.
Two move overs! Hold Tim.
Mansour playing it. Munster.
Third, Michael, move! Hold!
looking for a 40-20. Yoon is back there, well positioned. Did that a lot last week, and Meninga said before the game they're going to kick early and turn Lebanon around. Miski playing it. Mana. Still going. Tim Mana, good strong run. The Lebanese fans loved it. A strong run. This time Mujali is over the halfway line. Leisha out of acting half. The offload to Mujali, who's just standing flat-footed. Now Saab finally gets on the field after knocking himself out in the warm-up down in Canberra a couple of weeks ago. Moses under pressure. The Aussies up quickly. Not his best kick, but Valentine Holmes collects it 10 out from his own line.
Not a great kick, and no chase to speak of, but the rest of the go forward by Lebanon was very good. Mana, Mujali, getting him on the front foot, and they've left Alex Twal on the bench. He had a ripper of a game last week, coming on in the front row after 20 or so minutes today.
Smith kicking early again. It's off the back of a Lebanese player, not played out, and Miski comes across to tidy up. And so like a decent field position, now a penalty. I would have thought they'd won the game. The cheer.
The crowd is just loving it. And they love that their team has been so competitive in this first 5 minutes, despite the ordinary start with the kickoff.
On the line, guys.
So a set, a full set here for Lebanon. 30 metres out from the Aussie line. Can they mount some pressure here on the Australian defence? Imagine if they scored first.
10, Aaron.
Head down. A strong charge from Clark.
Aaron, hold the 10.
That's the 20-metre line he's playing the ball on. Leisha turns Mujali under, and the defence of Smith is waiting for him. So to Kalfusi and Wood. 10-metre line just in front of him. Leisha across field. Sure that he was expecting the pass. Farah cut out ball. Dewey back away from the touchline. A little bit of acceleration from the youngster. He's only a couple of metres away. Farah. Ball straight into the hands of Clemmer. The flat ball. Now it's a one-on-one steal. Leisha came in late. There wasn't much in it. He almost redeemed himself.
Ball steal.
Must have been touch and go from Michael Leisha.
On the line.
Oh, gee, I tell you what.
I think he'd already taken that ball.
He was gone, Robbie Farah.
Hold.
They didn't have a great week last week, Lebanon, with an English referee. I hope it doesn't repeat itself for them tonight.
Mitchell, move. Back up. Hold.
Cordner will play it. Smith, Kalfusi.
Surrender.
15 metres into the territory of Lebanon. That ball was forward. Towards that was forward as well. To Clemmer.
Hold.
20 metres away from the line. Cronk, Holmes. Good defence on the inside from Lebanon. Last tackle. Maloney decides to run it. Here's a chance, and here's an easy try for Munster. Cameron Munster scores the first try of the match. James Maloney dummy to kick, then gave a beautiful ball to Cameron Munster, and the Australians lead by 4.
Yeah, nice wide pass here from Maloney, and Munster slides over. Looked fairly easy, that try.
Australia 4, Lebanon 0 with a kick to come. So after we had 9 minutes of play, Cameron Munster, it's the 3rd try of his test career and just his 2nd test. But Lebanon would feel a little bit displeased with the referee in that passage of play.
I think they'd also be displeased with their defence there. They just held back a little bit, waiting for the kick on the last. But your first priority, of course, is the man running the football, and they just got caught short.
One of those 50-50 calls. I thought Farah had stolen the ball cleanly before Alicia came in down the other end, and Lebanon could have been attacking, and then a couple of forward passes that weren't picked up either. Here's Cameron Smith. That's what he has in front of him. And he pushes it out to the left, and so the score remains 4-0.
You're talking about the emergence of Cameron Munster. This is a player that was playing in the centres in 2016. Billy Slater gets hurt. He gets then moved to the fullback position. They get to the grand final. Yes, they get beat in the grand final. Game 3 this year, he makes his Origin debut and was nearly best on ground. Last week makes his test debut. There is nothing this kid can't do. So young and so talented.
Stay on side.
He's going to have a terrific career, isn't he?
I believe the crowd's cheer when Cam Smith missed that shot at goal. They're just very excited, the Lebanese fans, to be here.
One thing to keep an eye on tonight is how much game time Cameron Smith has. Meninga doesn't want to rest him because of the streak that he's on, but he wants to give some game time here to Ben Hunt, a halfback or a hooker, bring him in dummy half role. But
Move, get square, keep working back.
the word is that he won't play more than half a game, Cam Smith, today. There he goes, and the offload and the drop ball. Some worrying signs in the middle of the ruck there from Lebanon. They're almost away.
Well, depending on who Mal is planning to use off the bench in the finals, if it is Ben Hunt, he needs to get some fitness. He would need about half a game. Cam Smith, good offload there, just didn't go right into the hands of Maloney, backing up.
Right, Clem. Where is that cut, Clem? Just wait, mate. I'll tell you when. No rush. Heads in. Hold on, we need a loose. Just wait, mate. Heads in, Aaron. Heads in. Ball. Out.
Dewey.
He's a handful, Dewey. He scored a very good try against France in the opener. Off the bench for Lebanon, and he looks sharp with the ball in hand.
He's still young.
Ball, David.
I'm not suggesting for a minute he plays as well, but he is similar in stature to the man he's marking, Tom Trebojevic. There's a few similarities in their size or their physique. I'm not saying for a minute that he's as good a player as Tom is at the moment, but it just reminds me a little bit of him.
Ball, move, get square. Ball, David.
So Lebanon now in the Australian territory. Farah, Moses, they shift to the right, away from Maloney. And Maloney comes again and wraps him up. The Lebanese player saying it was a bit high. And Moses also saying it was to the touch judge. The Sleeman on that side. Now Gagai takes it 5 out from his own line and gets around 1 inside Dewey. Away from Saab, who comes again with some help from Clark.
And how good has this season been for Dane Gagai? Wonderful in state of origin. First game for Australia against England. He was one of the best on the ground in this World Cup.
Mansour getting away from his mini-me on the other side initially, but now they concede a penalty, Lebanon. It's remarkable how much Miski and Mansour look alike. 3-1 the penalty count in favour of the Kangaroos.
On the foot, hold.
Cordner.
One, move, get square. Hold. Go.
Kroll. Woods. Alicia there with the tackle. Manor as well.
Two, move, Michael.
Charlie coming in also. Maloney up again quickly. Mitchell Moses and forces another error.
Well, he's under the pressure there to get those quick passes away. I think the next time he gets it, he's just got to take the tackle. Get the bump, see what happens from the collision, Maloney, but it's not working, trying to push this pass, and Moses right on his face. That was exactly the same as we saw happen the first time they put that play on.
Heads in, hands around, Anthony. Stay nice and close, James, for me. Just wait, mate, just wait. Aaron, I want you to get your head in, mate. Heads in. Okay. Ball. Out!
Drums are starting. Sydney Football Stadium. Lebanese supporters.
Hold. Hold!
14 gone. Australia lead by 4. Moses. Layoum. Is on for Lebanon, their first interchange. And Jali to the bench.
Release, hold.
Farah just going across field at the moment there. Lebanon, Clark.
Ball, move, Aaron.
On the halfway line.
Hold.
Farah. Manna.
Fine, move, Aaron. Hold the tackle.
Last tackle coming up. Moses with the kick and a fine touch just to give his forwards a little bit of a breather.
And that's where they want to play the game as much as possible. Lebanon, get Australia coming out of their own end. Some big boys there, aren't there? In both teams, but Woods and Clemmer leading the way up front tonight for Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading that, mate. Yeah. Sorry. Make sure you got your head in properly. Wait, mate. Heads in now. Heads in. Ball. Out.
Munster driven into the ground. It's as good as I've seen the Sydney Football Stadium playing surface look, but it is firm underfoot. Mansour.
Hold, Jamie. Hold. Go.
Clemmer. Strong run.
Got to hold this 10, Chris. Hold.
Just attracts so many defenders and looks for a quick play. The ball wasn't able to get it on that occasion. Cordner.
Tim, move. Work back.
Got there by Clark around the legs. Woods. Last tackle here for the Kangaroos and quick play the ball. Cooper Cronk. Now turning Lebanon around. Barakat on his goal line. In the end, he did well.
He did well. It's a very good kick there from Cronk. He would have been tempted to run that. They had an overlap on the right side, but he realised a good kick into the corner would keep the pressure on Lebanon.
Can they get out of their own end now, Lebanon? Miski, strong run. Straight into the meat of the Kangaroos' defence, though. Smith, Cordner and Woods were there. 12. That's the 20-metre line. Tackle 4. Stumbling. So they've only got themselves at the 25-metre area. And the kick from Mitchell Moses, hit by Clemmer after he kicked. He's staying down. May have been a fraction late. He's okay.
Keep it quick. Move. 2.
Mansour, quick play the ball. Now Cronk, Trebojevic under a little bit of pressure. Gets away from Barakat.
Move. Work back, Tim.
Get away from Leisha.
That's 3.
Smith. Clemmer backing his way towards the goal line.
Move. Keep coming. Hold.
Smith, Woods, Kaufusi in support, but doesn't use him. Trying to get that arm free. Leisha can't wrap it up. Smith taps it on to Cronk. Now Cooper kicks for the corner. Miski's back there and forces it. They're just hanging on at the moment, Lebanon, as Australia starts to mount the pressure.
And that's the key. Mal Meninga wanting that from his side, to mount the pressure, not try to push passes and score off every play, but build into the game. Keep the pressure on. Cronk, Smith, controlling that area very well early.
Dewey taking his time
Just going to
here.
keep the rocks nice and quick. A bit quicker, Robbie.
So here they come again. Another Kangaroos attack. This time will start from 25 metres out.
Hold.
Approaching the halfway mark of the first half, and another penalty.
You've got to get up. Get up.
4-1 now the penalty count. Quick tap taken. Clemmer to within 12 metres of the goal line. Smith. Short ball, Kaufusi. Look for support. There was no one there. Nice tackle, Saab over the top 12. Maloney. Long floating ball to Mansour. Inside, Miski dropped the ball. It was stripped one-on-one, I think. Lebanon come up with it, but a knock on. He looks certain to score, Josh Mansour.
Oh, he'd want to have his time again. Big applause from the Lebanese fans and the bench. He was over for all money. If he just held his line, he could have virtually forced his way over the centre, the Lebanese centre, but they did well to scramble, didn't they, Lebanon?
In the rocks. Anything for me? Okay. That's good. Okay, no problem. I'll have a look. All right. Heads in. Hold, Aaron. Stand up. Guys. David. Stand up. No messing about, all right? Just get your heads in. Let's just get up with it, Tim. Aaron. Come here. Aaron. Come here. Mitchell, walk away. Look, let's just settle it down. Get on with the scrum and let's move away. You've got a part in it as well, Tim. All right, you've got a part in it. Just wait, mate. No, come on, heads in. Bend your back. Head in. Ball in. Out, let's go.
Seems an eternity since Josh Mansour dropped the ball as we head down to the touchline. Brett Kamali.
Yeah, and Josh Mansour was interviewed throughout the week, and he thought he'd cop a little bit of criticism or fanfare tonight because obviously his Lebanese history, and obviously that part of the field has the biggest contingent of fans over there. So great place for Josh to drop the ball, and plenty of banter coming in this stadium.
Yep.
Midway through the first half, and Australia only lead by 4. Brad Fittler, and considering that they've had 60% of possession, they couldn't really have asked for much more, the coach.
Good performance so far defensively, especially by Mitchell Moses, jamming in a couple of times, forcing errors. Here's Maloney.
Oh, Saab! Absolutely monstered by Aaron Woods. He felt that. This is his first game back from knocking himself out in Canberra. Penalty's been blown.
Time is off. Already called it.
It's a clash of heads everywhere, wasn't there?
There was. He has ducked into it, but yeah, clash of heads. Shoulder from Clemmer as well. He got knocked out in the warm-up before their first game against France.
And he has to go to the HIA, which is the head injury assessment. And I'd be surprised with having missed 2 games as Clemmer and Woods come from the field. I'd be surprised if he comes back. You've got a feel for the poor bloke.
See Woods and Clemmer off. After that collision, McLean and Campbell-Gillard on. There's some sizes in there in this Aussie team.
Thumbs up. He doesn't look well. I think a lot of that is disappointment too, Gary. He looks like, and it's been placed on report now, the incident. I think he knows that he's no chance of being allowed to come back too. I think it's just a lot of it's disappointment.
Definitely. Definitely. That took a couple of minutes to get off too, and that won't hurt Lebanon's chances either. The pace of the game was one thing that was always going to be difficult for them.
Interesting thing about that tackle, which one of them was on report? The incident's on report, I think, more than anything. Up to the actual review committee decide. There's now Manor 15 metres away. Kalfusi, one of the defenders. Alicia. Now, there's a strong tackle again from Regan Campbell-Gillard. Not the place to be running the middle of the Australian ruck as Kazzy plays it. Farah. Now Moses, back to Dewey. Runs there at Gillett. He doesn't miss too many. Clean there as well. Alicia, as he's up very quickly. Farah with the kick. It's off legs and tied it up there by Valentine Holmes. Robbie Farah trying to steal it again.
Hold! Two, move! Hold! Up on move.
Another penalty.
When I call move, come out. Yeah, it's just the same as that one up there, mate. It's just the same.
I don't understand why they can't take the quick kick.
Yeah, Ollie, I'm gonna get it.
Get on with the game.
All right, Cameron. Time up. Line, guys, keep working, mate.
10 short of halfway.
Hold. Held. Release.
Coordinate.
Hold.
Edge his way towards halfway. Here's Campbell-Gillard.
Two. Michael, move. Keep working. Hold.
Short ball. Gillett. Passed away from Farah. Get away from Dewey. Tom. Smith. Maloney. Cordner. Good tackle from Elias, and Moses comes in to help. So to Ellis. Maloney. Smith. Monstered there by Manor. Terrific tackle. The fans loved it. Last tackle. Lejeune, the pressure on him. Here comes Trbojevic. He's dropped the ball. Trbojevic has got it. 6 tackles, restarts. He looked like he caught it. And then as he was hit, he dropped the footy. Cronk. Stepping past one. Now linking. Here's the try to Maloney. The mistake from Lebanon. And straight away, the Kangaroos pounce. James Maloney scores the try. The lead is now 8.
Well, they've capitalised on that error at the back from Lebanon. He had a couple of goes at it, Lejeune, and then Cronk throws the big dummy, a bit of footwork. Campbell-Gillard short, good offload. Maloney next to the sticks.
8-0 with a kick to come. Here's a caution.
It's got to be done in the right way. If you ask a question, there is an answer you have to listen to.
Just from me.
Yeah.
I know you want us to quicken up the ruck a bit.
Yeah.
Can you just watch them holding on to us?
I will do.
No, they're holding us in the tackle. We can't clear the ruck. No problem.
So Mitch Moses being cautioned there. A mistake made by Anthony Lejeune, and then it took what? 2 tackles. And bang, they're in.
Just a quick shift. Cronk noticing they had a big overlap. Lebanese defenders spread far and wide, and they did well. I think that was his first touch, Campbell Gillard. Did a good one.
Nice footwork, wasn't it? It's Cam Smith now. Almost in front. Adds the extra 2, and the Kangaroos lead is now 10.
Yeah, just come on the weight of possession. So obviously we see here the drop ball, the tough catch under pressure there. Anthony Laoon, I think, was trying to get to the ground instead of being dragged into the field of play. And the one thing Australia have started to get dominance in has been quick and play the ball. So quick play balls come off late footwork or support runners there. So you saw Cooper Cronk with the late footwork and all that support runners coming through. So keep an eye on the next few sets, how quick the play the ball gets in Australia's favour.
Restart from Dewey. Here is the man that gave the pass. Campbell Gillard with another hitter. Clean.
2, Michael, move!
Tell me what he dropped that. He put it on the ground to put, well, that wouldn't be one of the worst play the balls we've seen this tournament or this year. That seemed to be about as good as we see.
Those errors are mounting up, aren't they? 5 to 1.
Guys, let's just tidy this scrum up, all right? Tidy this scrum up now,
Well, I think he's got a little bit of foot to that. Is it because he didn't put the ball down directly underneath him? I'm not sure.
Let's form up.
Well, it gives Lebanon a chance. They haven't had the rub of the green the last couple of weeks, so they'll take that. Can they put the Aussies under a little bit of pressure here? Get some points, or at the very least a repeat set.
I think they can if they get a quick play the ball, and Mitch Moses can play off the back of that outside Farah. The way he skips outside defenders, so hard to handle on that right side.
Alicia, it seemed to be a bit of a broken play, and Manna has dropped it. They just seem to get in each other's way there. So the Aussies stretch it, and Trebojevic tackled by Dewey straight away. There's a solid shot from Kazi, and good Lebanese defence. Trebojevic again. Long ball from Smith, McLean. Here they go again, and the pass didn't find the mark, and Mitch Moses has come up with it for Lebanon. Did he fall awkwardly? Slow to his feet. Miski cross field, and even runs like Josh Mansour. Kalfusi there to make the tackle. Manna. Campbell Gillard, McLean, 2 of the defenders. Farah. Moses, Laoon. Here's a chance for Lebanon. Rice is tackled inside the 10. Mansour was offside there. He's in the ruck. And now they're saying that was a bad play the ball.
Okay. Walk away. Okay. Hit the ball. Scrum round.
It's a good play on the edge here. Well jammed in, Josh Mansour to make that tackle, but well, he's in the way there, isn't he, Mansour?
He's got to get out of the ruck.
Let's form up second rows.
Kick that ball, sir. Oh, you see that?
We've got to go. He's in the way. I don't have much choice. He's in the way here.
We've already lost Chris Saab. You would think for the match with a head knock. It's Cam Smith. I wonder how much longer, whether he'll come back after half time at all. those sorts of calls, I mean, you could say they even up because it was similar for the Australians, but I mean, that's a big call for Lebanon. There, down 10-0. You know, they're just creating something, and it was clearly the foot from Mansour.
Yeah, they lost the ball on their last time in this zone, and
Front row.
that's 2 in a row, 2 sets in a row, and they're not going to get that many opportunities here.
Just wait, mate. Head in, Anthony, come on. Ball. Out.
Here is Mansour.
1. Move, Robbie. Hold.
Gillett.
2. Move. Flopped back on.
Another
You
penalty.
flopped back on, Adam. Tackle was complete. He flopped on.
The penalty count. You can't give Australia 6 penalties in one half of footy. You can't afford it for a whole match to have 6 penalties.
1. Move, get square. Hold. Hold.
McLean is there at 12 and makes the tackle.
Release.
Maloney out the back, Holmes, and good defence this time from Elias.
Hold. Hold.
Smith, Kalfusi.
4.
It's their way a little bit there, the Aussies. On the short side, Smith with the dummy. Back to Kalfusi, off the legs of McLean. Referee says play on, last tackle.
Off his foot. Hold.
Cronk kicking into the centre of the park. Layoun well read, well covered, but good defence from the Kangaroos, forcing back to the goal line. Quickly as Provojevic goes high.
He got excited. Tom Trbojevic jamming in there from that right side, almost too quick, perhaps offside, and gets wrong-footed. Well, it doesn't come off the shoulder.
There wasn't much wrong with the tackle, really.
No contact there, fortunately.
Set down to the touchline, Brett Kamali.
I think Brad Fittler would be a very happy coach, but I think Mal Meninga would be an extremely unhappy coach, because you heard him pre-game speak about completion rate. He wanted it to be 80%. They're 70% at the moment. He said penalties can really hurt us. Yardage penalties conceded. They've conceded 4 penalties. So I think Mal and the forced passes from Australia, there might be a half-time spray coming today, Ben.
Strong run from Melez. Short of halfway. Lebanon gets some points before half-time. Down by 10. Greater possession with the Kangaroos. Moses hit after he passed it by Gillett. Got one to the ribs. You can just see him there in the background. Webby. Last tackle. Farah with the kick. Holmes. 5 out from his own line. Comes into Twal and Zui.
Only just getting up. Mitchell Moses.
It wasn't high. Got him in the rib cage. Might have been a step late.
He got in the back of his head or his neck. He's tweaked.
It was the whiplash, I think, from it. Trbojevic playing it. Campbell Gillard. 2 tackles left in the set. Oh, that's an awful play the ball. You've seen the others call back, and that one he just dropped. Last tackle. High kick from Cronk has just gone up and down in the one spot. Trbojevic grabs it, able to get the pass away. Quick hands McLean. Now Gagai for the corner. Ball back on the inside to Cronk. Back to Smith. Gagai, McLean keeping it alive.
Amazing ball movement. Great hands from the Kangaroos. And the Lebanese scrambling. Just managed to hang on. 10-0. If they can go in at half-time, 10-0, they'll be over the moon.
particularly with the possession count and where the field position has been. Aussie's up very quickly off the line, and Wade Graham is out there now in jersey number 17. 12. The supporters would be very proud of the effort they've put in. Most of these players, a lot of these players are, no disrespect, but park footy players who work during the week, and this is the biggest moment of their lives. It's the best players in the world.
Move, get square. Hold. Go.
Saw playing it. A bit disorganised there as Holmes takes them on, almost breaking through the other side. Gazzy with the tackle.
Hold, hold.
Smith. Munster looking for some work. Smith ducking. Oh, almost got it away. McLean was lurking. Maloney back there to Campbell-Gillard. Good defence on the inside from Lebanon. Can they hold on for another tackle? He's got to get up with the ball in his possession. Now Maloney, well done, Mitch Moses. Just grabbed it out of nowhere.
He's winning that battle, isn't he, Mitch Moses? He's forced a couple of errors there on Maloney. He read that well. I know James Maloney scored a try backing up earlier.
And then a penalty, a relieving penalty. Shoulder charge, says the referee. Well, they're down to just 3 on the bench, because Chris Saab will not be back. He's had the head injury assessment, and the poor bloke who missed the first game because he got knocked out in the warm-up and missed last week against England won't be back tonight. You've got a feel for him. And the incident where he got hurt has been placed on report. It's a good kick to find Tugs. 10-0, 3.5 out from half-time. You can hear that in the sound effects microphone. Munster and Mansour. Strong defence. Mamery is out there now for Lebanon. 10 short of halfway. Farah. Moses. Layoun drops it back here to Dewey. Farah. Strong run from Twal. It's been good since he's come off the bench.
Great last week, 50-odd tackles.
17 already tonight. Leisha, but there's no one with him. And Holmes is forced to make the tackle. Cameron Smith comes in to help Matt Gillett as well. Last tackle, not the best of passes to Farah. Now Moses, the kick for Mansour, and Miski reaches up and grabs it. They keep it alive through Elaz, but he can't get rid of it. It'll be a changeover, 8 out from the Kangaroos line.
Oh, he just couldn't get rid of that. He needed to throw it anywhere. Elaz on the last. Good effort by Miski, the right winger.
Gagai from the other side of the ground. Now Munster. Very important they don't concede now in these last 2 minutes. Lebanon, they've done well to limit it to 10. They can't clock off now.
Well, there's a mistake.
And they force the error and race to the scrum.
Won't be happy about Meninga. I think it's... Is it Campbell-Gillard?
Okay.
A little bit of chat out there. Nice shot over the top from Elaz.
Just wait. Heads in, stay close. Ball, mate. Hold on. Just wait, Robbie. Heads in, Cameron. Don't strike before the ball's in. Ball. Out, let's go. Come on, Cameron.
Well, if you call that the ball going in, Doesn't really go in the middle of the scrum, does it? Nowhere near it.
Interesting to see what referees get in the quarterfinals next week as memory plays it. Oh, there's some strong defence from Gillett. He's
a great player, Gillett. Great defender. One-on-one, one of the best we've seen.
Farrell, 30 seconds out from half-time. What can they come up with here, Lebanon? Very slow to allow him to his feet. Farrah, short ball, Mamery. Gillett again with the tackle. 2 left in the set, maybe 2 left in the half. Alicia has been dangerous out of back near half. Dewey kicking, the chase is on. Gagai's back there and tidies up. And that should be about it for the first half. There won't be any hurry to get to his feet to play the ball. And it is half-time here at the Sydney Football Stadium. And Lebanon putting together an impressive performance as we go to the break. Australia 10, lead Lebanon 0. James Maloney gets the second half underway. Can Lebanon, one of, if not the biggest upset in the history of rugby league, upsetting the Kangaroos on home soil? We've got 40 minutes, they're only trailing by 10. It'll be extraordinary.
Australia made 8 errors in the first half. If they do that again, Lebanon's a chance, but the ball's gone down on the 3rd tackle.
Clark with the error. Not the start of the second half. They had a shocking start of the first half, kicking out on the full. Lebanon. Now they drop the ball, 25 out from their own line.
Keep it tidy in this scrum. Heads in. Okay, ball man. Out.
Cronk to Tom Travojevic.
One, move!
Well, they had to defend stoutly to start the first half. Can they defend stoutly to start the second?
Move! Keep your head.
Only 10 away here, the Kangaroos. Awful play the ball, McLean, but Hunt. Now Regan Campbell-Gillard straight and hard. Made by Mamery. Twile was there as well. Hunt, short ball. McLean back to Hunt, who drops it. If he catches it, he's over.
Didn't quite go straight into the middle, but yeah, he had a chance at it, Ben Hunt. Doubling around here.
It was catchable.
Definitely.
Let's head down to the touchline to find out what happened at half-time. Brett Kamali.
Yeah, well, Mal Meninga spoke about that completion rate, 60%. He said it's extremely poor. He said we need to build a lot more pressure. He said stop forcing those passes, and the result will come at the end of the game. Cameron Smith has also been replaced. Nothing wrong with Cameron, but Ben Hunt is getting some game time. Brad Fittler said, let's keep some shape in attack. He said, keep supporting that ball and keep asking a lot of questions. He was rapping about the first 40 minutes. He thinks that they got Australia a little bit rattled, was his thought. So great effort, men. Keep it going.
Strong defence over the top. Campbell-Gillard involved as almost 12 plays it. Alicia. Had some inroads out of back down, but there's been no support for him to play off the back of it. Mamery tackled there by Hunt. The 2 14s coming together. Graham there as well. Mitch Moses from inside the 40. Valentine Holmes does well to take it. And then Mansour, you can hear the jeers from the crowd as Josh Mansour is tackled. 30 out from his own line. Maloney. Munster. First try of the match. 3rd of his career. Just his 2nd test. Pass above his head. He gets the kick away. Ayoun, it bounces awkwardly for him, and the chase is terrific from the Kangaroos. And Lebanon will have to work it out from their own goal line. That helps.
This way.
Done it a couple of times tonight on that right side. Kicked into the corner and on the second tackle, giving away a penalty. So all the good work by the Australian kick and chasers undone.
Good kick from Dewey. It's the 12th penalty of the game. Fetler looking on. Phillips, one of his co-coaches.
This is extremely important, this game, the biggest game for Lebanon in their history in the World Cup. However, they're very, very likely to go through to the quarterfinals unless there's a massive upset tomorrow. And they will play Tonga, I believe, next week, who upset New Zealand this afternoon.
Alaz plays it. Alicia. Once again, off he goes, and no one really with him. Clark, a little bit disorganised there. Lebanon. Mitchell Moses comes to the short side. Alicia links here with Farah. Back to Layoun. Dewey was too deep for him. Layoun forced back. Uploads there to Dewey. Away from Trebojevic through the tackle of Hunt. And they're inside the 20, Lebanon. Last tackle. Chance for an attacking kick here. Farah. Moses. Kicking off the legs of Maloney. Awkward bounce for Holmes, who does well though. And Robbie Farah wraps him up. Mansour. Lebanese fans letting him know that they think that he should be playing for them. Cordner. Strong run from Gagai. He's been extremely impressive in the first game and done everything asked of him tonight. Trebojevic playing on the last. And Hunt. Look over the dead ball line. No, well-weighted kick. Here comes Miski. And Cooper Cronk so often leading the chase and so often making that first tackle. Miski again. Clark. Strong tackle there from Cordner. It's up a little bit gingerly. Farah. Now Elias, and he's going to go into touch, but he keeps it alive. Can they get on it? Farah's lost it. May have been a green and gold hand there. Certainly touched by Campbell Gillard.
Rock on, no advantage.
They got lucky there, Lebanon. Almost into touch. James Elias. And then an Aussie hand knocking it on.
Well, the ball's flicked out the back. I didn't see. He did well to get rid of that football. He was definitely going into touch. Was there? Oh, yeah. Claude Cordner got a hand to it. Was the knock on.
Please confirm it. Shoot, boy. Nice and close, James, please. Heads in, ball. Out. One, move, hold.
The position they've had this half has been down this end, a bit like the first. I'd like to see what they could do with the set in the opposition half, although interestingly enough, both teams have almost the same number of tackles in the opposition 20. Some miscommunication there, almost conceding a penalty.
If they go too wide too early against Australia, they're easy pickings. Need to get just a little bit of variety around the ruck that'll help them get a quick play the ball before they get to the edges.
Well, he's playing it. Farah. Kick away early. Holmes, difficult ball. Does well. Nice chase. Farah smashed as he kicked it. There's a high tackle. The referee says it was okay on Mansour. It's Twal, the defender. Guy, strong run again.
Release, Jamie.
And the penalty.
Come out on release. Come out on release.
We'll afford to concede penalties that Australia are easy out of their own end. 7-6 the penalty count. Gordner and Twal with a high tackle. Back-to-back penalties now.
Yep.
Fatigue's heading in, perhaps.
Let's work back. Come on.
Yeah, a little bit lazy there. Needed to bend the knees. Alex Twal.
Munster through, full back to beat, and Cameron Munster gets another double. 2 tests, 2 doubles, 4 tries, and the Aussies lead by 14.
We know he's got great speed, but his footwork is just fantastic. And this last step, the little right foot jink that he beats the fullback with, is a ripper. Drifts across field, steps away and in between 2 defenders, and then just beats the fullback hands down. Great try, Cam Munster.
Australia 14-0 with a kick to come. James Maloney now with the goal kicking. Cameron Munster, second test. He scored a double on debut. He's got a double tonight, and he isolated the big front rowers there in the middle of the park after consecutive penalties from Lebanon. Got the Aussies down the other end of the field. What a start to his test career.
He's a fabulous player. Just wondering where he's going to fit
Does he
next week.
Well, does he get that spot on the bench to give Mal Meninga that player that can play a number of positions? He didn't do that in the first game. Now he picked 4 forwards on the bench as James Maloney, with no Cameron Smith, adds the extra 2. And it's now 16 points to 0.
Yeah, you certainly got to think that there's 2 players that have put their hand up to be certainly guaranteed that bench spot. Cameron Munster certainly has to be the versatile player on the bench, and we saw Wade Graham, when he made his debut last week, also put his hand up for the spot. The other 2 bench positions are obviously going to go to front rowers. So the one thing that Mal's got to look forward to is what happens here in the next 30 minutes. Great club sides, or great NRL sides, they blow sides away through fatigue in the last 20 minutes. And this is a statement to be made here, I think, from Australia tonight.
With a charge back, and Tim Manor was there to make the tackle. 50 gone. They've been gallant for the first 50 minutes, Lebanon. Some of the players who don't play regularly at the elite level are starting to get into that time zone where things could get difficult. Now Hunt with the kick, and Leuna's across there and just as able to keep it from being a 40-20.
Put a couple of good kicks in this half. Well, he's only been on since half-time. Ben Hunt playing in that dummy half role, replacing Cameron Smith. This is the difficult part for Lebanon, getting out of this territory. Just meters, so hard to come by.
Against an Australian side that has only conceded 2 tries in the tournament so far. England scored after 5 minutes in game 1, and then France against the run of play last week, down in Canberra in the first half. Last tackle, Moses under pressure, has tackled on the last. Terrific Kangaroos defence.
Just wait, James. Just wait, man. Just wait. Wait. So just wait. Okay.
Whether Matt Gillett was expecting that ball then.
Brad Fittler spoke pre-game, the coach of Lebanon, about concentration. The biggest factor he thinks, or the biggest difference between these sides.
Injured there, sorry, Gary. Straight over the top. can ill afford, will lose another one. A head injury assessment. Is it Mitch memory? Just in the wrong spot. Kazi it is. So that's another one. And a head knock, head onto the hip. It has to come from the field.
No longer optional, is it?
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. As Brad Fittler looks on. And they've already lost Chris Saab to concussion tonight. And he's walking off a little bit better as Andrew Kazi. But he'll undergo the head injury assessment. Ramajali is getting ready to replace him. So he goes off with the doctor. Unless he's running up the tunnel, but this gives Lebanon a little bit of a chance to get a little bit of breath back.
Tackle 2, let's go.
McLean there by Mana. Charlie, Alicia there as well.
Hold.
Maloney can't get through the defence on this occasion. They're 10 metres away here, the Kangaroos. Hunt. Andrew Gillard. He's been impressive last week and this week. Maloney, the kick, the chase. Cordner gets there first. Boyd Cordner scores the Kangaroos' 4th try. Got there ahead of Elias, and Australia lead by 20.
He also got there ahead of Wade Graham, who scored 4 last week and thought for a moment he was a chance. Boyd Cordner about it too. Just gets right to the line. Nice kick in behind, and Cordner the full-length dive. Nice try.
20 points to 0 with a kick to come. The Kangaroos in front. I know it is harder to turn around and chase as opposed to someone coming the other way, but almost seemed a tide chase there from Lebanon. And there is that danger now with the Kangaroos getting that domination, that the score could blow out for Lebanon. $20 points to 0, kick to come. On the back of Mitch Moses being caught on that last tackle, not able to get the kick away. Once again, the Australians make them pay.
Yeah, just to emphasise the point about Australia being dominant, they're fitter across the board, players fully professional. They haven't conceded a second-half point in a World Cup match in the last 7. Just know how to go on with the job.
So James Maloney, that's another 2, and it's now 22 to 0 to the Kangaroos.
Yeah, I'm very similar to what you guys are thinking there up there in the box. Obviously, the part-time players that the Lebanon side have got, the amount of possession now starting to flow in favour of Australia. And yes, I think they were a bit rusty at the start and they were forcing the issue, but they've certainly settled in their groove. And this scoreline, you'd hate for it to be embarrassing in against Lebanon, because at 10-0, they should be so proud of their first 40 minutes.
Just can't get down the other end to mount some pressure. As this man again, Regan Campbell-Gillard. Surely he's given Mal Meninga something to think about. He didn't play in that first game against England. Started last week, on the bench today. He's been impressive.
Very, very good.
So as Mansour has had the opportunity. Good position for the Australian coach to be in.
Some tough decisions to make ahead of next week's quarter-final.
Wade Graham was on the bench for game 1. if you think that may have been the strongest side that Meninga could have selected.
5, move, 10 metres.
Cooper Cronk, plenty of time to get the kick away. Well taken by Barakat. Dewey now. Strong defence from McLean, Hunt, Cordner, forcing him back. It's almost like the life has been sucked out of Lebanon here, and they need something to spark them. To their fatigue, and that is they've only got 2 players on the bench.
Yes.
Saab won't be back. And Kazi undergoing the HIA at the moment. That doesn't help.
So it very likely means the middle big men who would get a bit of a rest may not be able to go from the field late in the game. And tired forwards means more holes defensively.
Moses this time gets the kick away, and it's a pretty good kick too. Will it go touch or touch in goal? Unfortunately for Lebanon, touch in goal. And Michael Leash is injured in back play now for Lebanon. That is not good. Is it just cramped?
Hopefully.
You've got to get rid of the cramp though, Gary. Almost breaking through Travojevic. What are we stopping for? Maybe it isn't cramp.
See some strapping tape come out from the trainer.
Just keep working back on the
I think it is just cramp.
Well,
Well, then we should play on.
we shouldn't be, stopping the cramp.
Unless he's injured the calf. Seemed to just be a little bit ginger after that run. He hasn't been off all game, Leisha. Of course, he started the last 2 games on the bench for Lebanon. McLean.
2, move, get square, hold 10. Hold.
Better completion rates in the second half. Still 20 minutes to go. Cordner will play it. And the penalty, Mitchell Moses.
It's hurting them. And the last time they gave a penalty away, led almost directly to a try.
Leisha's come from the field.
All the way, come on, back up. 10.
It's just to get some treatment. That's their 6th interchange.
The Aussies lined out to the right here. Good shape.
Campbell Gillard, short ball. Graham. Do well here, Lebanon, to keep Australia out. Hunt. McLean. He's been good as well, Jordan McLean. 5 away from the goal line. Ben Hunt. Cooper Cronk. Now Valentine Holmes, the ball went forward. And Gagai was unmarked, but the pass wasn't good from Valentine Holmes.
Look, if there's a criticism about Valentine Holmes' game, and it's a wonderful game that he has a player, it's his catch and pass in those situations. He doesn't always get it right, and the best fullbacks do. That one didn't hit its mark and did float forward.
Tell you when, mate, heads in. Nice and close, Cooper. Come on, mate. Out!
Once again, Lebanon start this set deep inside their own territory. Every time they've had the footy, I don't think they started a set in the opposition half in the second half. Maybe even in the game, outside a penalty. Strong defence again from the Kangaroos. McLean over the top.
Some on the left if they can get it out there.
Elaz. Once again, Moses under pressure as he kicks. It's not a bad kick. It's one of those floating kicks off the chest of Gagai. Went backwards into the hands of Valentine Holmes.
There's a lot of luck in that.
Quick play the ball. Here's a chance for the Kangaroos. Gagai down the touchline. Dewey in front of him. He's inside Dewey. Runs it Layu, who comes up with a good tackle. He stole it one-on-one. Not only the good tackle, the one-on-one steal.
Play of the night.
Well, that's got the Lebanese fans excited. Barakat. Memory strong run. Gagai, one of the defenders with Woods. Moses, cut out ball, Elias. Munster with the tackle. Miski across the park and linking here with Dewey, who comes back to where the ball was thrown. From one side of the field to the other, and Dewey hit by Clemmer. Farah with the kick, looking for the corner, and finds the touchline. Here's the play from the Kangaroos and the great defence from Lebanon.
Yeah, well, he got inside Dewey, got to the fullback Layoun, who makes the tackle and steals the ball. One-on-one. Big play.
Could be argued the tackle was complete.
Yes, could be.
Been changed tonight, Boyd Courtney. Travojevic. Kick for the corner. The chase is on from Cooper Cronk. Barakat back there. And once again, Cooper Cronk was the first play down there. That's an awful ball. Bounce for Lebanon, and Dewey under pressure again. We saw in game one, England, every time Cooper Cronk kicked, they put him on his backside. After he kicked, he was never leading any chase in that game.
It's hard to chase, isn't it? When you get tackled. Boyd Cordner. They needed that penalty.
Same for both sides, and it has been all game. I've got to get to them now. Set them out, that's all.
Know what you do over there?
All right, mate.
Some good news for Lebanon is that Andrew Kazi's okay to come back home.
Well, that's a good question there from Mitchell Moses, who got a kick getting taken back to the mark for the penalty, but a kick. And he asked the referee, is that what you do over there? English referee.
Again, a little bit of confusion there for Lebanon. And a penalty. Another penalty. 9-8 the penalties. Into the Lebanese fans.
Oh, if they score in that top left-hand corner there, the fans will go crazy.
Moses. Ground by Maloney and Munster. 20 out from the line. Manor runs at Ben Hunt. He gets some help from Woods. Oh, there's a dangerous lift.
Okay. All right, mate.
It's his last game there.
Time off.
Was silly from Aaron Woods. There was no need for that.
Oh, it's just a dangerous thing to do. They let him down softly. That's the good thing.
Aaron! Yeah, you can.
Oh, he's got him in a dangerous position.
Yeah.
But he's saved him. He's carried him down.
Okay.
So can he take him into account,
The
please?
incident will go on report. You put him in a dangerous position.
Here's the full set inside the 10 here for the Kangaroos. Can they come up with something here, Lebanon?
Surrender!
Manna.
Stand! Play the ball! Go one.
Farah. Moses. Short ball, Layu for the corner. Great defence, Trebojevic. Terrific tackle. Denies Lebanon on this occasion. Long ball back to Farah, who can't collect it. Dewey.
Dominant!
Strong defence from Gagai, Graham and Kalfusi. He's hurt there. Young centre. Moses. 12.
Aaron, move, David.
2 tackles left in the set. Farah cuts out off the knee of Elias. The referee says knock on. They just can't click at the moment, Lebanon.
Australian defenders up very quick in their face. The fans still happy with what they're seeing.
I reckon it's about 80-20 the support here tonight.
Let's tidy it back up, guys. Heads in. Nice and close. Heads in. Ball.
Best opportunity really there
Out.
for
Let's
Lebanon
go,
tonight
Tim,
to
come
mount a
on.
bit of pressure.
Tim. One.
Sewer.
Move back up.
We're down to the touchline. Brett Kamali.
Yeah, Andrew Kazzy has passed his HIA assessment, so he'll come back out in the field. And Michael Leisha, he's certainly got ice on the calf. He will not return tonight, but it is only precautionary, because guess what? They're grand finals next week.
Mansour runs through 12.
Move. All the way.
The defence is back on the inside from Miski. The two lookalikes come together. Hunt under pressure, back to Clemmer. Times it's been a bit of a messy game, hasn't it? No real rhythm for either side. And Woods, Cronk, quick hands, Trebojevic, now Gagai. Beautiful hands there from Tom Trebojevic. 10 away from the line. Last here for the Kangaroos. Cronk, Hunt, Graham. Now Munster, can he get a hat-trick? Throws it back on the inside to Valentine Holmes, who goes over the touchline. Terrific Lebanese defence, and the crowd enjoyed that.
Oh, they're scrambling, aren't they? Some really good play. At the line, the Australian attack, throwing flat passes. Munster looked like he'd go close.
Play the ball on the
The
front.
dummy, but Elias just stuck with him. Can't squeeze it out, Holmes.
Well, there's no Lebanese player within Cui here to pack this scrum. Well, it's a changeover, I should say, but they still nowhere organised. Mitchell Moses asking players to come over.
One. Move. We're back. Hold.
They're out on their feet. They've had a number of injury problems.
Two.
Only
Move.
Chris
Then
Saab.
again. Hold.
Andrew
Hold.
Kazzy's been in the HIA, but he's back, and Michael Leisha won't be back with that calf injury.
Held. Release. 3. Aaron, hold.
Moses hit solidly as he passed it. Elias down the touchline, and Moses has not got up either. It's his shoulder that's the problem. There he is, that left shoulder. He is in a lot of pain. Trying to get a team together for next week, Lebanon. The ball stays in. Let's play on. Will it stay in the field of play? No. And hopefully it's just a stinger for Mitch Moses.
Just wait. Wait.
Been hit late plenty of times tonight.
Zero. Move 10. Hold.
So
Hold.
Lebanese These trainers have been the busiest people on the field tonight.
Plenty of work to do. Boy, Cordner was targeting Moses. I thought he
Just
might have
dropped
been
the ball
hit
there,
again.
Trebojevic. I just thought he just dropped it. 10-9 the penalty kick.
Not sure who got him. Cordner's off the field. Oh, it's Wade Graham this time.
Nothing wrong with it.
Wasn't late, wasn't high.
2 points to 0. And he's just dropped that. That's 2 tackles in a row they've dropped at the Aussies. Last time they got lucky and got a penalty. This time the referee said no.
12 errors by the Australians, and no excuse for that. Just way too many. Just going to the quarterfinals next week. We'll tidy that area up.
Yeah. Just wait, mate. Just wait. Heads in, mate. Come on. Head in.
So Mitch Moses coming from the field. It's not an HIA. It's going to be interchange number 7. Is Brad Fittler just doing that to protect him?
I would say so. Another game next week.
One. Move. Get square.
So that's the 7th interchange for Lebanon. Dewey almost got on the outside of Trebojevic. Barakat, debut. That ball was forward to Mamery, who was hit by Kaufusi as he offloaded. Manna. Last tackle. Back to Robbie Farah. Gagai's well positioned. It's 10-minute half-time, so just 2 tries in each half at the moment. Lebanon have conceded. But there's still 8 to go, 7.5 to go. Australia can put a couple back-to-back pretty quickly. And Lebanon have been game as Mitch Moses is on the bench there with Brad Fittler. And another penalty.
Up on move, it's too slow. All right. You're right, Ed.
20 penalties in the game tonight.
Okay. Let's keep working the ropes. Come on the move, Cole. Back up. Come on, Tim.
Clemmer with a strong run. Can they wind up here, the Aussies, and get try number 5?
On the calls.
Good pass there for Woods, who did well to take it. Tackle made by Njali. Right under the black dot. Ben Hunt, Cronk, Gillett back on the angle and throws the ball straight to Clark. You know Mal Meninga very well, Gary. Can't imagine he'd be too pleased at the moment.
Look, some credit to Lebanon. They have scrambled well defensively, and their effort has been amazing considering just how much footy in good field position the Australians have had. But they've been their own worst enemies, the Kangaroos.
27 of 42 completion rate.
Ball, move, Aaron. On me, Aaron.
Barakat playing it. Mamery. It has been a terrific effort from Lebanon when you consider the way the game has been played and how they've defended stoutly. They haven't been able to put too much pressure on the Australian defence, but they've been game. Trebojevic. This is where players like him with his footwork can really worry a tiring defence.
Interference in the goal. Interference. It's interference.
12 penalties to 9 now.
Just jumped the gun defensively from marker there.
I think he's penalising Ray Farah. Robbie Farah. I think that's who, because he said interference in the ruck.
Tim, back with me. Go, play on.
Woods. Kaufusi almost through. It was a try-saving tackle from Rajali. Woods only a couple of metres away. Inside the final 5 minutes, Australia by 22. Hunt. Now Cooper, a crossfield kick. Gagai, all on his own, takes it above the head and scores the try. Dane Gagai was left to wait for the ball and gleefully accepted. 26 points to 0, the Aussies over Lebanon.
The front looked like he may do a short kick and then saw a huge amount of space out wide for Gagai just to catch it and touchdown. No one near him.
The Kangaroos lead by 26 points to 0. It's been an impressive start to a Test career for Dane Gagai. 26 points to 0. He went close in the first game against England, but tonight he's come up with his first try. Makes it now 26-0. He was a scholarship holder with the North Queensland Cowboys, Dane Gagai, and spent a year at the West Panthers in Brisbane while he was attending Brisbane Boys College, BBC, on a rugby scholarship. It's Maloney from the touchline. He struck it pretty well. He struck it very well. It is now 28-0, the Kangaroos over Lebanon.
Yeah, wonderful vision here from Cooper Cronk, but it's also from Dane Gagai, a great wingers play. Just hold your width, wait for the ball to come to you. 26 years of age he was when he made his Test debut, which is only a number of weeks ago. The Wally Lewis medal winner this year, the man of the series for State of Origin. What an amazing season it's been. So don't give up on those younger people or older people. You always can chase your dream.
To go.
When you're ready,
28 points to 0. It's been an impressive performance from Lebanon to restrict the Australians to 5 tries. Just hope that they can hold them under 30 for their sake and for their fans' sake. There's been some terrific support here tonight for Lebanon. It's been the biggest game of a lot of these players' careers. They get another big one next week, you would think. Picked up there, Holmes, he's into space, support on the inside, here comes Trbojevic, and Trbojevic will get the pass from Holmes, and there is another Kangaroos try, and the future of Australian Rugby League gets a try. Tom Trbojevic, the try scorer, 32-0.
It opened up too easily with this long ball here, the ball in behind to Holmes, strides through that bit of space. Could have tried to take the fullback on, but 2 supporters inside. One of them, big Tom Trbojevic. That'll ice it for Australia.
32-0 with a kick to come. First try in what will be, I'm sure, a lengthy Australian career for Tom Trbojevic. Be playing alongside his brother, you'd think, for quite some time in a blue jersey and an Australian jersey as well.
Difficult to know exactly which position. So good at fullback, winger, centre.
What a career he has ahead of him, Tom Trbojevic. Him and his brother, of course, is out injured, Jake, and He flew across from that right centre position to link up with Valentine Holmes, who's got a terrific career ahead of him. So the last play of the game from right in front. He's kicked 3 from 3 tonight. James Maloney, this will make it 4 from 4. And 2 tries at the end of the game blows the score out. But the Kangaroos go through the Pool A matches unbeaten. Full time at Sydney Football Stadium. Australia 34 has defeated Lebanon 0.
So they weren't disgraced, Lebanon, but a great win to the Kangaroos, and they're 3 from 3 after their pool matches as they get set for the knockout stages of the tournament now and the quarterfinals. Up next, we'll hear from the man of the match. We'll relive one of the best games of rugby league you'll ever see, Tonga versus New Zealand, earlier this afternoon. Let's turn this World Cup on its head, and we're getting set now for quarterfinal action next weekend on the screens of